Singing in the bathtub, happy once again. Watching all my troubles go swinging down the drain. Singing through the soap suds, life is full of hope. You can sing with feeling, wild feeling for the soul. Oh, a ring around the bathtub isn't so nice to see, but a ring around the bathtub is a rainbow to me. Reaching for a towel.
Whatever I want. Well, welcome to episode 8 of Tub Talks. So welcome to episode 8 of Tub Talks with Fiona. Today we have Jillian Dawn in the tub. It is Dawn.
Yes.
And welcome to the tub. Oh, thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Are you warm?
I'm nice and warm.
Do you have enough bubbles? So, Jillian is a tattoo artist in Halifax. Where do you tattoo?
I tattoo at HFX Tattoo on Yonge Street, Hydrostone kind of area.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What got you started doing that?
I always thought I could become a tattoo artist, you know. I went to school for arts and then kind of was like, you know, doing service for a bit, and then just was like, I kind of want to get into something. And then I met a fellow hand poker, Megan Green.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Abracazebra. Most people know her by her Instagram
That's
handle.
an awesome handle.
Yeah. And she was hand poking at this one event, and I told her that I was interested in getting into tattooing, and kind of met her and started like learning about hand poke then. And she kind of showed me a bit of the ropes, and then yeah, just kind of started from there.
Oh, nice. In your on your other side hustle,
Yes.
you work at Two Crows.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. I worked there for a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
Started out part-time tattooing, full-time Two Crows, and now a year later, roles reversed.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So, you were telling me about a couple beer. Well, I went in and saw one of my buddies there,
Yes.
and he was suggesting some beer, and you also suggested some. So,
Yeah.
well, when do you want to start with?
It looks like we're going to start with Merida.
Merida.
There's also much talk of how to pronounce this, but
Merida?
Merida?
Rita!
Yeah.
Merida.
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 Brew doesn't really care, just however
Okay.
you want to pronounce it.
So, I'll, here, I can pour, tilt your glass. Oh, good. I've never,
Wow, that is a good pour. Backwards?
Thank you. And then this is a forward pour. A forward behind the head pour.
Like super bitter hoppy, nice and like juicy and tropical. I dig it.
It's advertisement. It's in the bubbles. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Merida. Ooh, I like that. That's smooth. It's hoppy but smooth.
Yeah, it's super smooth.
What's
it's so juicy. It's a New England IPA.
I guess I could just ask you. You're right. I guess you probably know. Well, never mind then. So, okay, because you started out hand poking.
Yeah.
But I know that you've transitioned into gun as well. So
Machine, yeah.
Machine gun.
Machine. Gun always just sounds a little aggressive,
It
so we like to
does.
call it machine.
I don't know much. I have a couple tattoos and they're mostly hand pokes.
Yeah.
But do you like the machine versus hand, or like what?
I really like both, and I'm
Yeah.
very grateful that hand poking has led me to a machine and how it's gotten me into a shop and like, you know, learning a lot about that technique. I find hand poking is very one-dimensional. Like, you know, it's kind of repetitive. It's always
Yeah.
just like, you know, slowly like building up the ink to form a line. So
Yeah.
it's like lots of dot works to form a line, or the shading's all dot work. And I really love the amount of diversity you can get with a machine. Like, I mean, line work is line work, but after that, shading, there's so many different variations. You can do like whip shading, stipple shading, like smooth gradational shading.
What's that?
All these different things.
So much shading. I guess people come to you mostly for like your style, right?
Yeah, I feel like nowadays a lot of tattoo artists are more style-based and design-based. Like most of the time when you're going to an artist, you're going to them for the specific style.
Yeah.
You know, 10 or so years ago, you just walk into a shop and get what's on the wall.
Well, that's what I did basically.
Yeah, exactly. But nowadays it's definitely more stylized.
Yeah.
I do a lot of plants, and the whole shop makes fun of me. They're like, "What are you doing today? Another plant?" I really like plants though. I find the organicness of them, and I have like a lot of plants in my house. But I really love drawing them, and yeah, I just like anything that's really like organic and nature focused. I know I'd love to do more animals, but everyone's really into the plants right now, so I just take them as they come. Yeah, I would do a cow for you.
They're my favorite.
Yeah.
And I like steak as well, so that makes me feel bad.
Let's just put a little steak
Little
item right next to it.
Sick.
I'll be sick, little T-bone steak right next to
Next
the
to
cow.
it, he's standing on it.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know, guys. Well, speaking of meat, we got real fake meats.
No cows injured.
No cows injured.
Or harmed.
Or harmed. Only cows on the side. Is there a cow on the side? I've never had real fake meats before.
Oh, I have a couple, well, more than a couple times. My boyfriend loves real fake meats. Their stuff is really, really good. I haven't had their mac and cheese yet, though, so... Oh, sorry.
We
Too
got the
early?
mac and cheese. No, that's not too early.
Spoils what it was.
That's okay. We love spoilers. There's no fourth wall here, really. So the first thing we got was mac and cheese, which you said you haven't had. Ooh, look at that steam, though.
Oh, steamy.
Steam around. Look at it. Look at that. There's a smiley face on it.
Ooh.
Okay. Can we switch? All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. There's bread on it. Is that real bread or is that real fake bread?
I don't know. Might be.
It's nutritional.
It's nutritional.
Nutritional.
There's a noodle in there now.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that's really good.
Oh my god. Yeah. So, my friend Hannah has a really severe dairy allergy. And so, she kind of turned me on to the mac and cheese because it's like this costs $10. So it's super affordable where there's like other places in the city that like cost an arm and a leg
Yeah, I
to
find.
get anything like vegan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
vegan can be really expensive, but they do a superb job there.
Yeah.
And like the best thing I've ever had there is called a filet o fresh, which was like they did like a jackfruit filet of fish essentially.
Oh, that's cool.
It was so good. Like it was
How did
better
they
than a
prepare
filet of
it?
fish. It's like jackfruit that was like almost like little bits and pieces, and I think they deep fried it, and then had like traditional like filet of fish toppings. But it
Oh
was
my gosh.
so good.
Oh my god. Oh, and this is heavy. This is enough to feed everyone.
Yeah, you got a lot.
Yeah, you guys want any more? I've been eating a lot.
Good bargain.
Oh my goodness. How are we doing for beer? Do you want to try a new beer?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down.
Will I down this? Down the
Yeah.
hatch?
Down the hatch. Oh, right.
Yeah, right. It hurts,
Oh, so
but it's tasty.
I know.
So we have another beer to try.
Mhm.
Do you want to introduce this one?
Yeah, sure. Us at the brewery are really excited about this one that we released because it's in memory of friends of ours, their child who they lost to cancer at a very young age. So we did this beer in memory of him, and a lot of the proceeds that they're coming from this beer when you purchase it are going to Children's Wish, which is really
That's
exciting.
amazing, yeah.
Yeah, so we called this one Paper Airplanes in memory of Jude.
Oh. Yeah, and so what kind of beer is it?
It is a brown ale. Really nice,
You want this
classic,
for me?
delicious brown ale.
Okay. My hands are slippy.
Yeah, and then Alex McCaskill, who does the designs for us at Two Crows, Midnight Oil, he also donated his design, and as well as he's you can purchase posters of Paper Airplanes at the brewery as well.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. I didn't see that when I was in there.
Yeah, they come, he stocks them up every couple of days for now. I don't know how long they'll be in stock for, but yeah, really nice as well.
Awesome. Yeah, it's very tasty. It feels like this is an English.
What?
Is it an English beer?
It's a
Brown ale.
Yes, it's a
Is it
brown ale.
Is that
A
it?
brown ale.
Brown ale. What does that mean?
It's just like
It's-
a brown.
It's
Ales are different from
Clearly, I don't work at a brewery. lot of ales in England. That's a thing.
Whatever ails ya.
Oh my God.
Since we're like Halifax water, Halifax beer, Halifax people, we got a Halifax Donair.
Oh,
Yeah.
exciting.
Featuring no meat. So vegan.
Also from RFM?
Yeah, RFM, real fake meats.
Oh.
Does it look... Well, that's the joy of eating in a tub, is that
I'm gonna try and wrap this up for you guys.
I'm gonna prepare my hands.
Resistant.
Ooh!
There's a
That's
fork.
just Donair.
Oh.
Oh, how do we...
Ooh, look at this meat.
Oh my god.
This is a huge piece.
Oh my god. Mm-hmm. It smells like Thanksgiving.
Kind of tastes like it too.
The consistency is oddly similar to Donair meat. I wonder how they make the Donair sauce. Is Donair sauce?
It's not normally vegan.
No?
No, it's usually made with condensed milk and vinegar. I think they use coconut milk.
Oh, cool.
I don't know though. You'd have to ask them.
Get him on the phone. Hello, real fake meats? I got some questions. I got some real questions. So, I mean, overall, the mac and cheese was a better tub food than the Donair.
Do you want to try a bite of it when you fill it up?
Yep.
Get in there.
Yeah, I do.
I'll try and get it all situated. You gotta hold it tight at the top. It's mostly just...
Oh, wow. Well, bud? What's that? More from me? Well, where do you see yourself going? Tattooing.
With tattooing. I actually have started diving into medical tattooing, which is a newfound thing. Yeah, so it's doing areola tattooing after women, especially women who've had mastectomies and they no longer have. They'll usually go to a plastic surgeon and get breasts implanted back in, but then they don't have their areolas. So I've been working with this woman in Ontario who does restorative tattooing by tattooing the areola
That's
back
so
on.
cool.
Yeah, and then she also does scarification tattooing, so people who have like burn victims or have really bad scars, she can then tattoo over them and camouflage it. So it looks like it's just your skin.
Part of the skin.
It's like a way of like reclaiming themselves. What I love about tattooing and what I've discovered from tattooing people and talking to other tattoo artists is tattooing is really healing. And a lot of the times when you have experienced trauma or gone through something painful, or if you're like making or getting a tattoo in memory of someone, it's like transferring that pain and grief and anxiety into something beautiful. So it's a beautiful way of commemorating those things.
Yeah.
And I just find it so like healing and so empowering to a lot of people, which is really beautiful, and to hear everyone's stories about like why they get
I'm
tattoos.
sure you must hear a lot of stories.
Yeah, so I think it's really cool that, you know, something so simple to like a human eye or like to someone you walk past in the street can mean nothing to you but everything to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's healing.
That's healing.
That's healing.
Choose that.
Choose that.
Didn't bang it.
Oh, I just sat on the noodle. Just squished in my bum.